I really just spent like 15 minutes trying to find my sunglasses. Then only realised that they were right next to my fucking camera. Jesus Christ, I'm retarded. Anyway, how we doing today, class? It's great to see you again, students. Hope you're all having a great Monday. I know I'm not. Fucking hate Mondays, honestly. Already had 4 sandwiches today. I make sandwiches because I'm bored. Working from home is like the hardest thing ever. I just can't do it. Anyway, we're here today to talk about the PlayStation 5. It's like the hottest thing on the market. Obviously, you've got Ninja underwear, which is like the hottest thing on the market. And then just underneath that, you've got the PlayStation 5, which is almost as epic. The PlayStation 5 is cool and all, but it doesn't have the ability to make your cock feel safe and epic the way Ninja's underwear does.
I'm gonna come.
That doesn't mean people aren't going insane over the PlayStation 5. I mean, it's literally a war out there. Personally, I'm a KFC gaming console kind of guy. Like, I don't even see what all the fuss over a PS5 is about. Like, you're gonna tell me that a console which just lets you game is more sought after than a console which allows you to partake in epic gaming and also cooking some scrumptious Kentucky Fried Chicken. There are couples out there trying to steal their neighbour's PlayStation 5 just to give it to their son for Christmas. There are people shedding out thousands and thousands of dollars just to get their hands on one scrummy PlayStation 5. Like, how uncivilized are people nowadays? Like, Jesus Christ. Now, one of the biggest reasons for all this conflict and turmoil within the gaming community over a PS5 at the moment is because of scalpers buying up all of the PlayStation 5 stock. And obviously, when gamers don't get what they want, they turn into vicious and disgusting creatures who will criticize anybody who disagrees with them using a wide variety of intelligent and mature insults. The most commonly used ones being virgin and gay. Most of the people who use those insults more than likely end up as either one of those things. Will stop at nothing to get what they so rightly deserve. Obviously, to these gamers, they believe that they have a right to secure a PS5, but in my humble opinion, I think they should be punished for acting so childish and immaturely with a smack on the bottom. That usually does the trick with my child. Obviously, this will never happen, as today, most parents believe that their child is the second coming of Jesus. So obviously, I'm gonna have to be doing the smacking of the bottoms and punishing all the gamers that are going insane for a PS5. Now, a lot of the blame for the PlayStation 5 launch being so comedically terrible has been put on the scalpers, the people who have used bots and brought up as many PlayStation 5s as possible to resell them for a much higher price. And I will agree, right, using bots to buy up as many PS5s as possible is shameful as fuck, and I believe very strongly that there is a special place in Catholic hell where these scumbags will burn for eternity for the sin they have committed. But I find it funny that absolutely no one is clowning on the fucking troglodytes that decided to actually buy these overpriced PlayStation 5s. Like, I'm sorry, but I genuinely think you need rehab if you think that buying a PlayStation 5 digital edition for £800 is worth the money. That's the reason scalping exists in the first place, because there's always going to be some dumbass who decides to spend more than the product is actually worth to get it early. Like, if you're flexing your PS5, which you spent like £1,000 on, I don't really think anybody's jealous of you. I think everybody just feels sorry for you. Like, yeah, they look nice, but what are you really going to play on it? Like, you're going to spend £1,000 just to play Sackboy's Adventures. Like, just wait it out. It's not that hard to be patient and just wait for a PlayStation 5 to be available. Now, I will agree, one of the reasons that scalpers have been able to get away with this is because of how shit most stores are at selling stuff like this, especially in the UK, where shops are basically run by people with the same intellect as a dinner lady. Like Argos, for example. Oh my god. Like, Argos is so shit at selling anything. Like, I literally ordered something the other day, went into the store, the day it was meant to be there, and they were like, oh yeah, sorry mate, we don't know where your thing's gone. And I was like, oh, so what can I do? And they're just like, oh, you can just get a refund. But they're so lazy, they would rather just give you a refund than actually try and find where your item has gone. And, you know, to say that an experience like that could get any worse would be an understatement, because the way they sold the PS5 is just comedic. Like, for one, they only brought like 5 of them. 2, they put like no cap on the amount of PlayStation 5s you can actually buy, leaving like individual scalpers to buy as many fucking PlayStations as possible. And they didn't even tell everybody the correct time they were going to start selling the PlayStation 5s. I mean, they told everybody that they were going to start selling them at 9 a.m. But it turns out they started selling them at 7 a.m. So when everybody got there at 9 a.m. expecting to find a PlayStation 5 there, they had all been sold out because Argos was just a fucking retard. It couldn't count. And on top of all that, the website crashed as well, which was like a bright moment. The way I see Amazon and Argos is the same way I see KSI and Deji. You've got Amazon, which, you know, is pretty reliable, has some good stuff available, and most importantly, doesn't fuck up on little shit. And then you've got Argos, which is like Deji, which, if I'm being honest, doesn't really need any more explanation. Like, it just speaks for itself. But yeah, here's the moral of the story, alright? Scalpers aren't the only ones to blame for this launch being utter dog shit. Stores like Argos and people who actually buy off scalpers are. Obviously, you know, scalpers are still a pretty big part to play. Like, I'm not denying that they're scumbags. But at the same time, you've got to laugh at how bad some stores were at selling PS5s. Like, it's actually genuinely funny. I was about to say it's like an SNL sketch, but then again, it's actually funny. So yeah, I'm going to continue sitting on my moral high ground, laughing at all the fools fighting over the scraps for a PS5, as I patiently wait for a KFC gaming console. And some ninja underwear, of course.
I'm gonna come.
Thanks for coming along today, gamers. I hope you enjoyed. Have a good day, and yeah, farewell.